What happens when $800 million can't shield you from life's battles? Money might buy you mansions, private jets, and the finest clothes, but can it protect you from inner turmoil? We unravel the complex, tragic, and deeply personal story of Allegra Versace, the heiress who proves that wealth doesn't always equal happiness. The birth of an heiress. Allegra Versace was born on June 30, 1986 in Milan, Italy, into the iconic Versace fashion family. Her mother, Donatella Versace, is a renowned fashion designer, and her father, Paul Beck, is a former fashion model. Alongside her younger brother, Daniel, Allegra was raised just outside of Milan. Despite her family's wealth and connections, her childhood was touched by moments of luxury, such as receiving a piano as a gift from Sir Elton John, although she never learned to play it. A lover of the arts, Allegra took ballet classes for 9 years. For her birthday one year, her uncle Gianni Versace, the founder of the Versace Empire, arranged for her to dance with famed choreographer Maurice Béjart, a memory she likely cherished. However, Allegra's world was shattered when her beloved uncle was tragically murdered in 1997. She and her brother learned of Gianni's death when a news bulletin interrupted the cartoon they were watching. The loss deeply affected Allegra, and her mother Donatella sought counseling to help her cope with the grief. Uncle Gianni Versace, the creative force behind a fashion empire. Born on December 2, 1946 in Reggio Calabria, Italy, Gianni grew up immersed in fashion as a local dressmaker. His early exposure to fabrics and tailoring ignited a passion for design that would eventually reshape the fashion industry. He dressed global icons like Madonna and Princess Diana, making the Versace name synonymous with luxury and extravagance. His collections often featured daring prints, vibrant colors, and unconventional materials like leather and metal, turning fashion into an art form. Gianni shared a special bond with his sister, Donatella, who became his muse and confidant. Together, they helped turn Versace into a global powerhouse, with Donatella playing a key role in the brand's image and marketing. However, Gianni's life was tragically cut short on July 15, 1997, when he was murdered outside his Miami mansion. His death sent shockwaves through the fashion world, leaving his family, especially Allegra, devastated by the loss. After her uncle was killed, Allegra worked as a student and aspiring actor for years. She has stated that she despises celebrities and has generally tried to maintain a low profile despite her position in life. Life after Gianni's death. When Gianni Versace tragically passed away in 1997, having no children of his own, Gianni bequeathed 50% of his fashion house to his beloved niece, Allegra Versace. At just 11 years old, Allegra instantly became worth hundreds of millions of dollars on paper, despite being too young to fully comprehend the weight of her inheritance. Gianni also left 20% of the Versace brand to his sister Donatella, Allegra's mother, and 30% to his brother, Santo. Growing up in Milan's luxurious backdrop, Allegra was thrust into the world of fashion royalty, but the enormous inheritance came with immense pressure. Her father, Paul Beck, a former Versace model, married Donatella in 1983, and although they separated in 2000, they maintained strong ties within the family. Allegra, unlike her public and glamorous mother, preferred a private and academic life. She studied at prestigious institutions like Brown University and UCLA, focusing on subjects such as French, art history, and theater. Despite her desire for independence, Allegra officially inherited an estimated $800 million at age 18, solidifying her role in the Versace legacy and becoming one of the wealthiest young women in the world. Allegra Versace's battle with anorexia. Allegra Versace's life, despite her immense wealth and family legacy, has not been free of personal struggles. One of her most difficult battles has been her fight with anorexia nervosa, a condition that became widely known in the mid-2000s. The pressures of living up to the Versace name, along with the public's relentless scrutiny, intensified her struggle with the eating disorder. Allegra's battle with anorexia became public when images of her frail appearance raised concern. This period was incredibly challenging, as the media turned her private suffering into a spectacle, further magnifying the pressures she faced. Her condition highlighted the immense burden placed on individuals born into high-profile families, especially in an industry like fashion where appearances are often scrutinized. Allegra's openness about her struggle has helped raise awareness about mental health, particularly in the context of the fashion world and celebrity culture, balancing wealth, legacy, and the evolution of the Versace brand. After the tragic death of Gianni Versace, the fashion house struggled to regain its former glory. The flamboyant, innovative designs that once defined the brand were missing, and Allegra's mother, Donatella, who took over as head designer, faced challenges keeping the brand's sales strong. Versace's prominence began to wane in the competitive fashion world. By 2014, the Versace family made a strategic decision to sell a 20% stake in the company to private equity firm Blackstone Group. This deal valued the fashion house at $1.4 billion and provided the company with a much-needed cash infusion of over $200 million. However, Allegra and her mother were adamant about maintaining their control and did not sell any of their shares. The stake sold came from her Uncle Santos's 30% share in the company. The new investment allowed Versace to expand its global reach, particularly by opening more company-owned stores and reclaiming control over licensed products that had grown to encompass a large part of its business. It also facilitated the brand's expansion into the lucrative Chinese market, which was becoming increasingly important for luxury brands. In September 2018, another transformative moment came when Michael Kors Holdings, now known as Capri Holdings, announced its acquisition of Versace S.p.A. for $2.2 billion. Despite the sale, Allegra and her family retained a significant influence over the brand, ensuring they continued to shape its future direction. After taxes, Allegra's share didn't quite make her a billionaire, but with various dividends and future earnings, her wealth was set to bring her close to that mark. Allegra's journey reflects the balance between immense inherited wealth and the responsibility of maintaining her family's fashion legacy, guiding Versace into a new era of global luxury. Allegra Versace boasts a remarkable net worth estimated at $900 million. This substantial wealth reflects not only the enduring legacy and influence of the Versace brand, but also Allegra's pivotal role in shaping its future. In the end, Allegra's life isn't defined by her wealth or her inheritance. It's defined by her resilience, her fight for health, and her journey toward self-acceptance. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more stories about the real lives behind the world's wealthiest families.